Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about law firm trolling for rideshare clients. So recently I got an email from one of my subscribers. BC, thank you so much for emailing me about this and making this video possible. And it is not by any means unheard of to expect that a lawyer or some kind of law group try to make some sort of advertising campaign targeting a specific occupation. Gig workers is kind of one of them, and it's not always for the benefit of gig workers, but sometimes it absolutely could be, especially if they're Uber and Lyft and things to that effect. It does make a big deal. So with that said, we are talking about everything that is being said in this email, what they are saying versus how it actually is, and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. So one of the first questions was, I wonder if this is legit. And they added a screenshot of what looks like their Facebook feed. And this is one of the advertised posts from Zimmerman Reed. Attention rideshare drivers. If you are a gig worker for a rideshare or delivery app, you may be eligible for compensation for unpaid wages and mileage. Gig workers and drivers are claiming gig companies have led them to believe they were truly independent contractors and not subject to the direction and control of the company. However, they are required to follow all the rules laid out by the gig company and are treated like an employee except with no benefits like overtime, sick days, health insurance, and reimbursement for expenses. Fill out the free case review form to see if you are eligible to recover unpaid wages. I feel like a lot of legal teams have been trying for their damned hardest to turn gig workers into employees, and none of us really want that because we are independent contractors. We are in business for ourselves. We're allowed to be online when we choose to be. We maintain our own vehicles. We are in business for ourselves. There are so many legal groups trying to do this that this has kind of become their leading political campaign. I remember in Massachusetts, there was somebody who was looking to become attorney general or something, and that was their campaign for it, was this specifically. Personally, I'd prefer to stay an independent contractor. I'm in business for myself. I don't need lawyers to try to fight the companies and fight the government to reclassify us. That makes no sense to me. Also, if this is such a big deal, why wouldn't you do this for every trucking company and every courier that is in business for themselves? Like, why is that not the case here? Could these people do well with some more education on the subject? Abso-freaking-lutely. But the thing is, you don't learn how to be an independent contractor or how to be a gig worker from the overarching company because their interest is towards making the gig workers do what they want them to do, not what's going to be the most beneficial for gig workers. That's just reality. Now, whether or not this is legit or not really depends on if Zimmerman Reed is actually a legitimate company, which, according to Google and Instagram, Zimmerman Reed has been a national leader in complex and class action litigation for 40 years. I wonder if they're also going to be working on the YouTube mid-roll issue. Now, again, if there are independent contractors that really just want to be employees and that's just how they want to operate, there are companies that do hire gig workers and drivers just as employees. I'm just not a fan of that because usually what happens is that they're on like parcel delivery and they're in their vehicles for hours and hours on end and not being paid any more for the work that they're doing. Amazon is the worst when it comes to that. Now, my opinion is also based on the idea that I have specific goals that I'm trying to accomplish with the gig economy hand in hand. Remember, the gig economy is an income bridge to what would be a long-term goal, not simply the goal. If you need to be more educated as a gig worker in order to be able to accomplish those goals, one of the best places you can do that is through the Driven Wyld Discord server. The Driven Wyld Discord community is exclusive for gig workers looking to expand their knowledge and expertise in their self-employment and entrepreneurial journeys. I've partnered with high-level professionals, bringing you some of the most exclusive benefits based on your needs as a gig worker. Exclusive professional opportunities and gig postings. Live streams with high-level professionals in our industry. Educational systems designed to help you build your own dispatch company as well as other scalable opportunities. By the way, we did happen to launch our Build Your Own Delivery Service Provider course, and we are changing the game and transforming how businesses serve customers and how gig workers get greater opportunities. So whether you're a gig worker looking for more opportunities to earn or an exit strategy because the gig economy is an income bridge to what would be a long-term goal and not the goal, and you would like to see something with growth potential and scalability, there is something here for you. Check the link in the description and get started with making the most amount of money in the least amount of time and in the safest possible way. We are excited and looking forward to helping you secure your financial future. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.